Hello, everyone. I am so excited today. Have you ever thought about the grace of God? As we pause in this moment, let's reflect on God's grace, unmerited, abundant, and life changing. Sometimes when we hear the word grace, we think of it as just a church word, something we hear about on Sunday, something we sing about in a hymn, something we say before a meal. But when life gets heavy, when we've made mistakes, when we feel like we're not enough, that's when we begin to truly understand what grace really means. The Bible tells us in Titus 2:11 through 12, for the grace of God has appeared that offered salvation to all people, and it teaches us to say no to ungodliness and to live self controlled, upright, and godly lives. Think about that for a moment. God's grace appeared, not just for a certain group of people, not just for those who seem to have everything together, but for all people. That means His grace meets us right where we are. It meets us in our brokenness, it meets us in our doubts, it meets us even in the moments when we feel far from God. And the beautiful thing about grace is this: grace is not something we earn. We cannot work for it. We can't deserve it. Grace is a gift. And sometimes, as Christians, we forget how powerful that gift really is. Have you ever looked back over your life and realized that God carried you through moments you didn't even understand at the time? Moments when you should have fallen apart, but somehow you kept going. Moments when you didn't have the answers, but God still made a way. That is grace. And the Gospel of John reminds us of something even deeper. In John 1:16 it says, out of his fullness we have all received grace upon grace. Grace upon grace. Not just one moment of grace, not just one second chance, but grace layered upon grace again and again, day after day. Think about that. Every morning when we wake up, we are waking up to new grace. Every time we stumble, God gives us grace to stand again. Every time we feel weak, His grace strengthens us. And maybe someone listening today needs to hear this. Your mistakes did not cancel God's grace. Your past did not erase God's grace. Your struggles do not disqualify you from God's grace, because God's grace is bigger than our failures. But grace doesn't only save us, grace also sustains us. The Apostle Peter wrote something powerful in 1 Peter 5:10. He said, and the God of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in Christ, after you have suffered a little while, will himself restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast. So today, rest in that grace. Let it lead you and know that you are held. If this video has been a blessing to you, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And always know that God's grace and mercies are new every morning. You be blessed.